Points. Points. And more points. That was the story all day Saturday as the Bulldogs beat up on New Mexico State with a final score of 63-16.
One of the things that happened is we ended up having 9 touchdowns and 9 different guys got the score. I thought that was pretty neat.
Pretty neat indeed. And all of this without our 4 running backs. Isaiah Crowell, Carlton Thomas, Ken Malcolm, and Richard Samuel could only pose for pictures and talk to alumni. But the mass amount of points wasn't the only thing different about Saturday. It was homecoming, and that meant the older generation met the newer generation to celebrate the Bulldog Nation. The alumni band played the pregame festivities while the former Georgia cheerleaders led the students in cheers they had never heard. UGA posed for picture after picture with alumni and their children, and the students painted up and even seemed to lose some of their clothes. At halftime, the former homecoming king and queen handed over their crowns to the new king and queen, and even Harry Dog tried to pick a fight with a security guard. And that was just in the first half. By the start of the third quarter, Georgia was leading by over 4 scores, and that meant that fans all across the stadium began filing out in huge numbers. But the huge lead didn't affect the spirits of some fans. And when the fourth quarter hit, the fans that were left kept the tradition strong. And it's that kind of spirit the Dogs will need to make it 8 straight wins next week. With one of the top defenses last year, all but one returning starter, and the best linebacker in the nation, Georgia seems pretty confident for the upcoming season.
Because we're going to be dominant. We're going to be dedicated to winning.
Dominant. I mean, there's no other goal out there for a defense to be dominant.
We're going to be a tough defense to deal with.
Defensive coordinator Todd Grantham believes the players have a better understanding of the 3-4 defense in its third year.
Had continuity in our system year 1, year 2, now year 3, and so those guys have been able to understand. So, I think that it was a positive spring. I think we found out about some guys and what they can do.
A large part of the front 7 is the All-American junior linebacker Jarvis Jones.
I can't wait, man. We're going to have fun doing it, not to be arrogant or anything, but I definitely think we're gonna step it up another level and just have fun playing, communicate with each other.
He will have help, though. The front 3, including Avery Jones, Cornelius Washington, and 350-pound John Jenkins, will cause nightmares for opposing offensive lines.
My focus this spring is to get in better shape. I want to be dominant. Anything I got to do to be dominant, work on my feet, my hand placement, get stronger, faster. Everything I got to do to be dominant. That's my main focus.
With an offense that still has big questions to be answered, fans can rest assured that there are no such questions when it comes to the defense. Well, maybe one. Can the defense be the best in the nation?
Get in the best condition as they possibly can. And everybody's got to stay focused, and everybody's got to, get to the gate. And once everybody's up and running, I think we'll be very stout. But you got to prove it. You got to get there and you got to prove it.